Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Akashic Adventures. I'm Linda de Gonzalez. I'm here with Viviane Heller and Diana Bowles, and we're going to take you on a little trip. I'm so glad you're here. Tonight isn't about answers you have to chase or fix. It's about listening. Listening beneath the noise, beneath the stories we tell ourselves, to the quieter truths that already know their way home. Think of this space as a gentle threshold. You don't need to arrive prepared. You don't need to be spiritual enough. Just bring your curiosity, your honesty, and whatever you're carrying right now. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and trust your own discernment. Now, the magic word is soul. For a reading, please just enter soul and we'll use the giveaway tool to draw. I want to say hi to a whole bunch of people. Look at that. There's that troublemaker, Viviane. And Ascending Universal Butterfly, Diane G, Rossi, Maria's Grateful. All these old friends are coming back to join us. Hi, Shine Truth. And oh my goodness, Mona Le Serafine. CJ's here. Hi, CJ. Jeremy Rodney. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to go a little fast today. I'm going to not do so much in the blah blah. And so those of you who are coming in, if you don't get a personal welcome, please don't take it personally. Okay, sorry. We want to be real. We don't want to be so serious that we've got our heads up our butts, but life is funny, and so it's okay to laugh. I'm going to put excuse me for a moment while I figure out what I'm doing. I'm going to put I would like us to get as many readings done as we can today, because I realize that a lot of time we only get like 6 readings done, and I'd like to see if we can maybe get 9 done today. Hi, Jackie Jacaranda. Welcome. It's great to see you. And so we're going to start the draw. Hang on a second.
Just want to remind everyone, since we would like to be able to do offer more readings, when your name is called, please type your question.
Yes, thank you, Viviane. You're absolutely right, and I forgot to say that. Yes, please, when you hear your name, start typing your question. Or better yet, start typing it and don't hit enter. Just load it up in the keyboard, and when you hear your name, hit enter. Because that's the efficient way to do it. All right, here we go.
Shouldn't we open the records and all of that?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I forgot. Okay. While you're all entering #soul, let's open the record. We'll take 3 deep breaths. And yes, I am going to teach you how to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Longer on the exhale. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, our beings of light, guides, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, the highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. And I'll repeat that silently. The records are now open. Diana, don't let me forget to close them. Okay. We have 29 people in the draw. Let's start. Yeah, just turn it down a little. Okay. Mangled unicorn. Congratulations, and start typing your question, please. Why does it look so weird? I don't know. Deep Painless, 1962.
Start typing your question, please. Deep Painless.
And the last one for this round. Ooh.
Universal Butterfly, please type the question.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We have our first victims all lined up.
Okay, I have the Painless request a question. Okay, thank you. I also have Mangled Unicorn.
Awesome.
And I need one more.
And we're just waiting for a sending.
Universal Butterfly.
We're just waiting for a sec. Yeah. Oops. Here she is. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mangled Unicorn. Mangled Unicorn would like to hear about a life lesson I need to use this trip. Please answer in the chat. I'm thinking that by this trip, you mean this trip around incarnation? Is that what you mean? This trip is a little ambiguous. Anyway, new mission, new goals. Yes, this life. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate you answering so promptly. Your life lesson is about values and worth, and it's about your worth and your values. You're, you are a precious, precious child of the universe. You are beyond price. Part of your life lesson is learning that and learning to value yourself and to look after yourself. And the other part has to do with your values. The more you can, the more you can clarify your values, the more aligned you can be with your true being. And alignment with your soul, of course, means alignment with Source. Because you are a piece of Source, right? Your soul is a piece of Source. So you're always connected. And the more you can align, the more you can live the values you hold and let the rest fall away or peel it off or it means learning to do the right thing for yourself, for what you believe in, for what you hold true. It your values manifest. This is true for everybody. Values show up in lots of everyday little things. It shows up in how we say please and thank you to cashiers and servers. It shows up in, I don't know, opening doors for people. It shows up in the little kindnesses we do for each other. It shows up in being honest, in counting our change and alerting someone when they've given us, too much. And that kind of thing. Our values permeate our lives. And when we don't live according to the values we talk about, then it's time to do some examination because if you want to progress, if you want to grow, I know you do, Jax, then align your behavior, align your actions to the values you talk about, the values you believe are true. And if they don't align, drop one or change one or change the other. Either change the value or change your behavior and become more yourself, more whole. Because when you're whole, you're immovable. You cannot be manipulated when you're a whole person. So it's about your worth, your infinite value, and about living what you believe. Yeah. That's what I got. It was helpful to you, sweetie. It's true for everyone.
Yes.
So thanks for your question, Jax. Thanks for playing giveaway with us. And just a second. And then we have deep painless
Mm-hmm.
for you, Viviane.
Okay, thank you. Heidi Painless. You're saying it has been made clear to me I have chosen to step away from my soul family during this lifetime. Is this common? Why did I? And do the records show that I will return to them in my next lifetime? Okay. Um, I heard the word dynamics, and I'm seeing people placed. It's interesting. It's being shown like a game, a chess game. As all the people in your a part of your soul family, that each one have a part in this dynamic, playing this dynamic of what your experience was supposed to be within this with the soul group. I see them standing at equal distance from each other, and now moving further and further away from each other. I heard you all chose to experience this as part of your experiences and lessons. And when asking how common this is, I am getting the message that it's very common among all of us that are experiencing a spiritual growth or going through an awakening experience. I heard the words detach, let go, release. I heard it is painful, but it's part of your experience. It is common and is for you not to um, think of this as, don't start in your mind anything like about a blame game, or just try to be as neutral as possible and release any kind of blaming or any kind of guilt or shame. I heard the word shedding. And you also want to know about lifetime? Okay.
May I add?
Sure.
Because I have gotten that you must think of this as the shattering of the prism of Lyra, that there entered a dynamic that was a bully dynamic. And this separation is not, it is not a bad thing. This separation is, as Viviane was saying, to improve your journey and to eliminate that bullying mechanism, the one that said, well, somebody has to have power, because nobody has to have power. The power you have is I am that I am. And that's what I got.
Yes, I like that you mentioned the word again. You mentioned the word dynamics, because dynamic was the first word that came through. And let me see, you asked about the next lifetime. It is a choice you all make as to return in the next lifetime. Most likely, yes, with different roles.
I'm getting some new people in there too.
Mm-hmm. I heard you all be decided. As to the next lifetime. It's just saying I have come across a few of them during this lifetime, and it's very obvious when I do. It feels comfortable and has a strong pull, but we do not stay together. And belief feels right.
Yeah. Power games. All over.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Deep Painless, for your question, and I hope it helps you. The reading helps you.
I have some newcomers, latecomers, new people who've just come in that I would like to welcome. There's Veronica. Welcome, Veronica. She's from Sweden, she says. And there's Annie there. Annie, I'm always so happy to see you. We all are always so happy to see you. It's not just me. The last question for this round for Diana is from Ascending Universal Butterfly.
Hi, how are you? Is that a new butterfly I see on your avatar there? Can I have a message of importance from the galactic team and any clearing I require? Thank you. Yes. Yes, the message is coming in clear. It's coming in light code vibrations. You are still in a time of revelry, of relaxation. But by the time we get to May in this year's cycle, there will be an uptick in your adventures. Something is changing. You are being endowed with deeper grace and a ship of your own that is going to look like a swan in a flight, head extended, wings out. Think of the Concorde jet and what that looked like. It's going to be, your ship will be similar to that, but be even more streamlined. You're supposed to allow yourself the space to be who you are. Walk proudly. Hold your head up high. You needn't share information with those who are non-believers, but those who do trust in you are very willing to hear your tales. So I hope that helps you. Thank you, Akashic Masters. I hope that helps you.
Thanks, Diana. And thank you, Ascending Universal Butterfly, for being one of today's tributes. For those of you who are just joining us, to get a reading, we're using the giveaway tool. So please enter #soul, and we're going to draw names at random for the next round of readings, which is happening now.
Yes.
No. Isn't that cool? Okay. So we draw again. Who's going to be the lucky name?
Aaron Nugent, please type your question. First one of the second round.
Just a second, I gotta find my cursor. Okay. Crystal LJ, please type your question. And the last one for the second round.
Spidey. I love it.
Spidey. Spidey, please type your question, your Akashic Records question. All right. Let me see if I can find them.
And congratulations to all of our lucky winners. Yes, when you hear your name called, please type your question in. I should have said that first before I started. And so we are, here's Crystal's question. You're fast, you're speedy, yay. Thank you.
So,
Aaron and Spidey.
and
Spidey, I love your I love your username.
Yeah, Aaron and Spidey are here.
Yes, and yeah.
If not, we will select another.
Here's
Spidey.
Spidey.
Thank you.
Stephanie.
And now, okay, we're still waiting for Aaron.
Aaron. I know you're typing with more than just 2 fingers, okay? I see Judith Alves here. Hi, Judith.
Aaron, are you here? Please type your question.
Don't make me get the bell out.
Yeah, well, welcome here, Crystal. She says it's the first time asking. Hooray, hooray.
Good for you.
Nice.
Good. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, mods, could you, on the channels, could you please check to see if Aaron is still in the chat?
I don't see her in my room.
I don't see her on either of my...
Oh, God, just
yes.
Thank you, Aaron. All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
We have everyone, so yes.
That's awesome. So we'll start with Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was the first one drawn. Some people like to start with whoever's at the top of the list, and other people like to start in the draw sequence. It satisfies me, my OCD. Just drawn. Hi, Aaron. Was I ill-prepared or misinformed before starting this life? I haven't, oh, honey, I haven't enjoyed any of it. How can I enjoy this life more? I hear the word stop doing that stuff. Okay, Aaron, we've run in the same, you and I'm just speaking as Linda right now. You and I have run around the same circles for like 3 or 4 years now, but I don't know you. So I don't know if you're suffering from some chronic illnesses or if there's, I mean, I don't know anything about you really. And that's just to say that it's difficult to enjoy life when you're in pain, like physical pain. But the masters are telling me that there are things that you are doing. You're doing a lot for other people. You're holding a lot of emotional baggage for other people. You're the place people go to dump. And then they feel better and off they go. I had somebody do that to me last week. Oh my God, that's a horrible experience. Freaks you out, sets you spinning, and then you're off your center, and then and you didn't even do it yourself. It wasn't even your own craziness. It was somebody else's. Drop that shit. Begin to look after yourself. Begin to be more diligent about putting as much effort into your own energy. Protect it. Safeguard it. Don't let other people demand on you and suck you dry, latch on to you for your calm or your steadiness. Don't let them do that. You have some energy vampires around you. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but I can see, and I'm not talking about, implants or, beings, non-material beings. I'm talking about actual human beings who are around you, who are using you and sucking your energy from you. And you need to identify them and, at the very least, limit your interaction. The very best, of course, would be cutting them out, but I know that's not always possible. Okay, so the first step is to limit the demands on your energy. The second step is to start building your energy with gratitude and joy. Find whatever it is that brings you joy and do it, and make sure that you make room for it, and make sure that you do it every day. But the very first step is to limit the drain. End it. End the drain on your energy. I have a feeling that this applies to a few people in the chat. So those of you who are listening, who feel some kind of resonance, yeah, this is for you too. I'm being told this is not just for Aaron, this is for a few others. So those of you for whom it resonates, take it. Limit the drain on your energy. Become more aware of how your energy is drained, and then stop. And then fill yourself up with joy, with things that bring you joy. Go, I don't know, go play with a 2-year-old. Go find a really nice tree and just sit under it. Go for a walk. Knit, paint, create, write. Cook something special. But make joy in your life. End the drain and make joy. That's the advice that I have. That's the advice the masters are giving me as to how you can enjoy this life more. Well, Aaron says, I have uncanny bad luck when it comes to bad folks entering my life. It seems like good folks never happen to me. Well, that's not true because we're here. Yeah. When you put yourself first and you put your joy first, those kinds of people, you're not attractive to them anymore because you're not an easy mark anymore and they can't suck on you anymore. So they fall away. They fall away. You just have to say, no, I don't feel like doing that today. No, you just, no is a complete sentence and it's okay to say it. No, I don't want to go for coffee with you in particular. No, I don't feel like going for coffee today. Just, you're not available for their bullshit anymore.
Aaron, may I suggest, for entertainment purposes only, a cord cutting would be so helpful for you.
Yes.
Callie Healer provides a wonderful service. There are many others out there, but if you already know her and watch her shows and watch her on the Dream Show and such, you might want to reach out to her for some help.
That's
because
cool.
I think it would serve your purpose very well.
Yeah.
It's a great suggestion. And she will be with you later.
It
During
is due to, I think you've had several lifetimes in a row also where you have been in this rut. Now this is becoming DNA, ancestral. This is something that has happened to you for
Yeah.
several lifetimes in a row.
Yeah.
And this cord cutting would be ever so helpful. I was attempting a little bit for you here and for anyone else that this would apply to, but you need to go deeper than what we can do here on this show. You need a session.
And Erin says that she can't find anything that sparks joy. Part of that is because your energy is depleted.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that feels like depression, but it kind of is and it kind of isn't. And looking at it from the outside, which is all I can do, all any of us can do, looking at it from the outside, hang on. I just want to, I just getting, you need to look.
Well, here's a little chuckle from Leah. I'll get my what'd she say here? Wait a minute. I will get my fist scars. Make sure that they're, the zigzaggy ones.
Created, yeah,
Yeah, so we can pull the threads out.
Yeah, the pinking shears.
Vacuum them up and pitch them in the fire.
The thing about finding something that sparks joy, like joy really is all around you, Erin. I mean, a sunset. Just stop for a moment and watch the sunset and just look at how beautiful it is and just begin to appreciate the beauty around you. That'll bring you joy. The beauty of a leaf, the beauty of a fresh orange in your hand and how it smells, and then peeling it and smelling that mindfulness of the everyday can spark joy. If you paint, start painting. If you're not painting now, if there is something you like to create, do it. Creation always sparks joy.
There's a deeper fear that you just haven't even discovered yet. That is helping to block the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Are you afraid to try new things, Erin? Are you afraid to be joyful? Was joy punished when you were a little kid running around and going, yeah, school's out? Did you get punished for that?
I also feel little things that she can do that will be a great impact is listen to music, happy music that makes you feel wonderful, that will bring you joy, comedy, laughter, all those things that you can do to lift your mood.
Yeah.
In the meantime, while you
repair your joy muscle.
while you actually saying extreme inhibitions around creativity for some reason.
Okay, well, that needs some professional help. That's not something we can help you with. That needs
It was not, you were not allowed to do that, right? That's making a mess. Don't do that. So right. I would definitely suggest cord cutting.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a big job you're faced with because you have some reconstruction to do, and reconstruction is always difficult. Renovations, right? Inner renovation, it's not very easy. And I wish you nothing but the best for this. And if you can find a therapist who can, I'm hearing a trauma therapist.
Shadow work too. A lot of shadow work.
Yeah. Yeah, a trauma in someone who's trained with trauma. That's what I hear. I don't know anything about you, okay, and I may be way off the mark, but try to find yourself a trauma-informed therapist who can help you find that. But primarily start valuing yourself. Ah, me too. I was an only child. That's so lonely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you got to be quiet, and children should be seen and not heard. I heard that a lot. I was the only child in the house, but it still wasn't valued. Well, no, of course not. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Like in my gut, I get it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Therapy. I'm sorry, but therapy, that's the way to tackle that. We can help you. The Akashic Records and your guides and so on can help you with the spiritual end of it. But honestly, to dig it out,
Mm-hmm.
you need a therapist for this specific thing. And value yourself. You know, your parents, your upbringing taught you lies. You have my permission to call them lies and to call them out and say, no, I was told a lie. I am valuable. I am worthy. And I should have got it. And I didn't. And now I can give it to myself. I can give myself love and acceptance. And yeah, yeah, you can do that. You have my permission.
Mm-hmm.
You have my permission to love yourself because your parents lied to you.
I also want to make a quick comment about because I've seen other comments about people saying, "Well, I was the only kid, and that brings certain issues. They experience a lot of issues by being the only child." But I know of people that had siblings, but they or had terrible experiences because they had that rivalry and fighting from early childhood, still
Mhm.
as adults, not getting
Bullying.
along with their siblings, and
Mhm.
so keep that in mind too. That sometimes those that do have siblings and they are not the only child, they
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
several.
yeah. Being an only child is not everything it's cracked up to be, believe me. And
Mhm.
sometimes the siblings and parent, it's up to the parents, really. And Aaron, I'm sorry, but you got shitty parents. And um, you know, yeah, being an only child did have its perks. It did. I learned to read very early. I was 3, and books have been my refuge ever since. So I had a rich inner life. I've had a rich inner life my entire life, and that's from being an only child.
Mhm.
I hope that helped you, sweetie. I wish you the very best on this journey. I please let us know how it goes. Um, Next, we have Crystal. For you, Viviane.
Hi, Crystal. First time asking the masters about a past life. Wonderful. Please let me know what I need to know. Okay. I'm saying words. Innovative mind, creative mind. I'm seeing an open book. And you have one hand on each page, on each side of the book, the open book. You're outlining each hand. There's what they're trying to show is there's this creative and playful energy. I'm also seeing a lot of the color yellow, so it's also related to your solar plexus. There's this strong, creative, and playful energy about you. And needs to be expressed. You're showing me your hands again. Now you ripped, tearing a couple pages of the book, and I see you creating, folding, doing, and creating origami. So there's this need for creativity and expression. It doesn't matter what you choose to do. Like when you're dancing and moving your body, you're moving energy. And when you're creating, when you using your creative expression, you're also moving energy. And if it's not something you're doing right now, think of something that you used to enjoy when you were younger, when you were a child. That's from you. Okay. Crystal. I heard tell stories, write stories. It's just coming through a little slow, so I'm sorry. express yourself. I heard the creative energy is powerful. And they keep showing me more paper now. They're showing me more origami paper creations. And now they're showing me kirigami, the one with the scissors cutting paper. So the main message here, you have this, when you're busting at your seams to paint and sculpt, gardening, play in the, what was that? Play in the beach. Sand, also debating a book about your family. Wow, that's a lot of, definitely a lot of creative stuff. Suddenly you mentioned a book. I had a feeling about a book for kids. It's probably why they're showing me the tracing of the hands, the playfulness, and the origami.
She's getting her origami fixed today. Good.
Oh, nice, nice. That's great. Okay.
Bye, Pamela Pinto. Thanks for being here.
The main, I just got a little more this expression, this using your creativity to express yourself, and this movement of energy and expression. Brings you joy, but there's like there's a healing aspect to it, and I don't know if you sell what you create, but I saw hands touching some of your creations, and this exchange, I'm sorry, I'm not really good with words at the moment, but this exchange of your, when you create something, not to just keep it to yourself, to show others, or let others, I don't know if they're buying your creations or if you're giving them as gifts. But there's something important about others touching, enjoying, playing with your creations. That is helpful to those who will be receiving, enjoying what you're making, creating. Just this time, just the words and images just came like a bit slow for me to piece them together and put them together in to read the message. So I hope this was helpful. And I just got an image of last thing, got an image of finger paints. So yeah, that's why I got a feeling about a kids book, because there's this really playfulness with the paints and the drawing of the hands and origami and all those fun, kid things, illustrations. So yes, that's the message for you from your guides, Crystal. Thank you.
Thank you, Viviane, and thank you, Crystal, and welcome. We have our next, and we're already at an hour. I thought we might be able to get 9 readings today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I was
No,
just.
it's not your fault, because I was on and on too.
Oh boy.
These aren't the kind of readings that you can, do quickly. So I appreciate everyone's patience with us and with our process. Diana, for you, I have a question from Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you? What intuitive gifts am I carrying over from previous lifetimes? Will they activate this lifetime? What am I meant to let go of, walk away from now? General message as we head into the fire horse. Okay. There is never a wrong time to begin a creation. Creation begins with the planning. Things are cyclical. You have to get the tools, you have to get the supplies, you have to get all of the things in a row, the color scheme, what you plan on doing. Is it painting, sewing, writing music? Do you need graph paper? What is it you need to have this creation take complete fruition? So as things are cyclical, there is joy to be found in every step along the way. Sometimes it is in the autumn, and it is harder to find the supply within the self to begin a long project. Our minds turn to hurry up and get the crops in and get everything else together that we have to get. The winter months are almost always the best time for creativity, because especially if you live in a cold climate, you're on the inside more often than you are on the outside. So projects that need to be finished that were started in the summer can be gotten to and be completed. Your gifts, they're showing me knitting needles and crochet hooks, fabrics and glue, journaling with scraps of fabric, stiffening those fabrics and turning them into paper and painting and drawing on top of them. Using things like plaster of Paris, the good, fun, messy stuff. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty, and that's good. It's wide open to you. You have many talents. They're showing me that you should be using dowsing rods, that you should latch onto them, that you have a gift. You are a soothsayer on your own right. As there is joy in all of this, there is also transformation in all of this. You will feel more confident as you go forward with these things. Do not stand in fear. Do not be afraid to try something new. Mistakes are just happy coincidences.
Happy little accidents.
It's been fun to hear all these creative things,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And they're also showing me an ibis. Now, ibis is a bird with a long, narrow beak, but they're also showing me, cannot remember which pharaoh it was that is depicted by the ibis. But he's maybe, somebody help me out. Maybe if Leah is still in the chat, if she could, she's pretty good with Egyptology. Cannot remember who it is. It's not Hathor. Anyway,
Pharaoh Hatshepsut?
I don't know. I don't
Toph,
know. I just know that the ibis.
Toph.
Look up the ibis. Maybe Hoth, the brother who poked out the eye. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But look up the ibis, and the ibis itself is a power animal for you.
She
And
wrote.
this Ramesses. Okay. So this is the needle that his needle-like beak. So look him up and look up the bird ibis, IBIS. Toth. Okay.
I was thinking Toph, yeah.
And by doing that, you will get a better understanding, because this is one of your power animals, one of your power guides.
Ah.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
That brings it back around. You know, they used knitting needles in Egypt. They used crochet hooks in Egypt.
Yeah,
So it goes back to those days.
There's a 3,000-year-old sock that was retrieved from an archaeological dig in
beautiful silk sock. Yeah. So
knitted.
That just brings it all together with the knitting needles and the crochet hooks. Thank you so much for adding that and knowing that you'd already been told that. That's great, because yes, you did live in Egyptian times and maybe studied under Thoth.
Do you want to say a little more about soothsayer?
Sure. So this will take us back to Egyptology and your days in Egypt. And that is where it all begins, because they are showing me that you were using dowsing rods, okay? And you were using metal ones. They were copper, which is still very in vogue to use this day. And you were a metallurgist and were able to change iron into gold. It is possible. Things like that can be done. And with all the things that we have nowadays, those first inhabitants of Egypt were not of this earth. They came through the stargates, and they brought with them knowledge and tools that didn't exist for earthlings. And the world had opened up. So I hope that you will pursue this and do some digging on your own, and all creative things. Yes, get into the mud, get into making papyrus.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You know, I see you getting in there with clay and everything. So that's all part of the alchemy and part of the soothsayer. And it is an instinct that is from deep inside as to what tool to use and what to use next, and what you can use instead of, because that tool is not in your toolbox and you can't afford to go out and buy it. You know, what can you use in its place? Because I'll tell you what, how many steak knives do you have? You can sacrifice one. Anyways, I hope that helped, and thank you, Akashic Masters, because that affirmation about Egypt is very important. Thank you. And please look up the ibis. I don't know offhand, because I've never looked up the ibis to see what his power plays are, but this is something that is a power guide for you.
Oh, that was a great reading.
Thank you so much, Diana. And thank you, Stephanie. We've I take that banner down because we've actually come to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, kids, but we can't stay. I have
no,
another show soon.
yeah. We have a hard stop because Diana has another commitment in a short while. No, Lulu, you didn't miss your name. We got everybody, and and again did not hit 9 readings. Oh well, this isn't a 9 reading show. Sorry.
Not always, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Hopefully next week we'll make it.
Yeah. I would like, if possible, Diana, if you could lead us in the healing prayer or the healing clearing that you do.
Absolutely. So let's end as we began with 3 deep breaths. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Mikael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads, and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. As we travel through these last weeks of winter and begin to step closer to the season of Imam, and even closer to the year of the fire horse. Give us the strength to stand in our light, to withstand the storms, and to surrender to the light for all of those who are reluctant to join us. So mote it be.
Thank you, Diana.
Blessings, everybody. Blessings, blessings.
Linda will close the records.
Yep. Thought of it by myself this time. Okay. We offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed. As we come to the end of tonight's journey, take a moment to notice what shifted, even subtly. A feeling, a phrase, a softening. Sometimes the smallest movements matter most. Be gentle with yourself as you carry this back into your day or night. Integration doesn't rush. Wisdom ripens. Thank you for sharing this space, your presence, and your trust.
And thank you, Akashic Records masters, too.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be back next week. Oh, by the way, Diana, what are you going to be doing later today?
In 45 minutes, I've got the dream show, so please join us there. Bring your dreams or just join in the chat. We welcome everybody and welcome anything you have to offer in what you may interpret. And this is a busy week for me. Thursday, we are back on the show with Allie, the astral show that we started doing. Well, the holiday sabbatical's over with, and so this week, Thursday, we're going to start that up again. And I also have on Friday with Diane G and our Starseed Akashic Records. So come on over. That'll be 5 o'clock Eastern on Friday, and I believe it's 5 o'clock Eastern also on Thursday.
And you, Viviane?
Wonderful. I have a live stream on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time already with Demise Rombini. I already have the link up on my channel. So we have a live stream every Monday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And next week, and I also have a solo live stream every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So, and the link is already up for that too. And next Tuesday, I'm hosting. We'll be here again, and I'll be hosting the Akashic Adventures. I hope to see you all back.
And for me, this week is really slow. I have my regular show, Wings of Insight, on Thursday, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. And this week, my guest is going to be Deborah Zakow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love her.
yeah, me
She's
too.
lovely.
She's wonderful to read with. She's
Not
just
that
a
I don't love
wonderful.
you guys, because I love you
No,
guys.
no, I know. And she's a wonderful, wonderful human being, and I love her dearly. And she'll be with me on Thursday. And that's it. That's all I'm doing until next week because I have tons on my plate. And and we'll see you next week or in between.
Or in between.
Yeah.
Loves you all. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
leave from here because the dogs are bugging me.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Wait.
hmm
I'm having trouble orienting myself here. Give me a second. Uh,
Yeah, there's multitasking that happens behind the scenes here, too, guys.
no kidding. Yeah. There we are. The button isn't lit. What?
She had to say something.
Why won't it go? It won't go. What, the actual?
What is it? You mean
I'm trying to end the stream and I can't.
wait?
Okay. Oh dear, oh dear.